have EG versus 4Zoomers. It's going to be a hype best of 3.
I assume he'll buy his DPS item. It's going to be Power Tread. It's going to be really incredible. Yeah.
Sick.
This new meta thing.
Oh, Z-Freak might get first blooded here. Yep, Nether Blast will finish him off, so that's Jerax getting credit for that, making his rotation over to the mid lane. And we have a TP bot, so EG able to farm up pretty nicely here in the jungle. Of course. I mean, it's funny because it feels like Zeus, his identity as top lane Moo's going to get chased by Arteezy. And a couple more right clicks will suffice, and looks like he's going to end up going down here. So Arteezy getting a solo kill. Very rough stuff for Moo as Z-Freak gets clipped by the tornado.
15% spell damage reduction in a 1600 range, which is massive.
Yeah. Yep, Husky, he's found out. EMP, Burrow Strike, and will die.
Shard, but you also have survivability the whole time, so just a little bit of a deviation.
And mid lane, we see the Silence come out with the Mystic Flare. This looks to be the death of Moo, but there comes the initiation from Costa Bile, trying to go onto Abed, gets up the tornado. Has to reposition himself. Looks like he's going to drop. No save from Jerax there, so 1-for-1 definite favor going to 4Zoomers as a mid laner right now. Much more coveted than the offlane Moo.
Very good against their heroes, but just too much damage, and once again they get to turn into some tower pressure.
Yeah, but going to come with a defense from EG. Maybe see a swap come in, saves Costa Bile, but looks like Husky's going to pay the ultimate price, but that's exactly what he signed up for. There's a lot of damage on the way out, though. Gunner trying to reposition himself, gets off the nice heavenly jump onto the high ground as the toss on the Nightfall keeps him in place. But Sunstrike, ooh, it does connect, but it's not quite enough to take him out. He pops the Fairy Fire after the fact as the Thunder God's Wrath, in addition to Moo's Avalanche, were used to try to refight here, but Costa Bile just gets bursted by the Mystic Flare. Is Jerax doing a nice job of refilling mana for Nightfall.
The problem is that their lineup is not very good at ganking. Like, they've got Carry Dragonite, which did lane stabilize, has good net worth.
Oh, the Epicenter Burrow Strike combo with the Mystic Flare, and goodbye Costa Bile.
Well, there's the downside. He's gankable, he's vulnerable to magic damage, even if he gets BKB. Okay, sure, he can like blink stun a guy, but where's the follow-up? It's basically Zeus or Blink on Tiny, both of which have these like delayed win conditions. So.
Oh, Tornado onto 2 with the Ice Wall. Looks like Gunner's gonna take a tumble. And Z-Freak looks to be next. Nice, easy pickoff here for EG. Gets good farm, at the very least, in pretty much every game, but just not to be this time. 16.5 minutes, and he really doesn't have any item. Still going for that shard. This is the Avatos, Nightfall and company. Or Nightfall does die to the company of 4Zoomers. Between like 1 and 2k throughout the entire game, they kind of have a general, like a good idea how much they're up by. Is going to see a Roshan attempt here, but Abed's going to be taken out.
Slowly but surely they will take it. Not the biggest DPS, but their lineup looks real strong.
I mean, this just shows how much confidence they, I mean, even regardless of that kill they just picked up.
They're actually moving over with everybody, though. Oh, Smoke's going to break. Not best for EG.
Nightfall gets off the Burrow Strike. Baby Stun Strike to follow. Clips them a bit here, but there's the Mystic Flare. That's the magic damage they're looking for. Down goes Dragon Boy as Husky is next. So 2 dead for nothing. Still Aegis intact for EG. You get a 1.5 seconds of not being slowed. How good is that?
It's actually quite good. And
I'm not even
certain
memeing.
spells, it's god tier. Like Ice Wall, stuff like that.
Oh, Avatos. Okay. Goodbye, Mr. Crit. As Moo gets completely depleted of mana thanks to the EMP, but brought back up to a respectable amount thanks to Z-Freak. There's a nice swap there from Husky.
Ooh, good force.
Yeah, Nightfall is not going to get off a good ult at all as a result of being able to mobilize here from 4Zoomers' side. Costa Bile pops the Dragon Form, though, and see if if EG wants to fight. They do have meta continuing to go as well.
Now they're teleporting.
Yeah, Costa Bile's ult is starting to dissipate. Moo gets a nice Avatos. They're going to blow up Nightfall pretty much right off the bat, and Abed gets off a Deafening Blast, but you can see the right clicks from Arteezy. There's a Mystic Flare as well. It's going to be enough to take out Costa Bile. So 1-for-1 at this early stage of this engagement. Moo able to TP out in the midst of EG. And Husky trying to bring down Jerax. There's that Terrorblade Thunder on a support. Arteezy actually saves his teammate and doesn't die.
He was just paying him back for all the heal that he got before. The Sunstrike plus Decrypt, pretty effective. It looked really good for Zoomers, though. They double stunned there.
But he won't save him here, unfortunately. Jerax ends up falling. It might be at the price of... Man, they really wanted that kill on Pugna. I can't blame him. He's been really annoying this game. The attempt is it's a good effort, is what I like to say.
Okay.
As BKB almost online for Abed. You're going to see the Dragon Tail from Costa Bile. Will Jerax make it? They're not even going to go for him because they're just going to turn this around, EG is. And that is going to be 3 dead. Make it 4. Basically, not even a team fight, really.
You're not going to get Shard and BKB at a good time, and your net worth is like way too high for the value of killing you. And he just dies so easily against magic damage, which they have in spades. So
be a full set of racks at the very least. Arteezy, Sunder's Gunner in the base, gets swapped in. Sunstrike is enough this time. Not a baby Sunstrike anymore. It is now obese. It's an American Sunstrike is probably the best way to put it. It's going to be a full set of racks in favor of EG and likely game 1 going their way unless there's some miraculous comeback here. But like you said, based on the draft, they had to get off to a good start and just wasn't really the case.
Yeah, the draft stuff for 4Zoomers has been weird. Maybe this time?
Yeah, that's a pretty good setup onto Arteezy. Avalanche is there as well, so 70 seconds on the deck, no buyback. So EG's going to have to head back to base. It costs 2 buybacks from 4Zoomers, but I'm sure they'll take it.
It's pretty good. This is the value of a tiny offlane. Usually throw them back.
Oh boy, they're going to come back in, it looks like. Oh, 4-step actually saves them there. Mystic Flare not quite enough. And instead, they're going to lose another member of EG, but it does cost them Moo. Everybody else is going to get out. That's what you need to be a pro player, is to break your items at some point in a pub, I think, is a prerequisite. Well,
Zoomers about to break their items if they lose this fight.
I would hope not. Although that's a common winning strategy. You do that at the end of the game to ruin the stats. Oh my god, Moo is getting destroyed, but pops the BKB finally. Not enough to do much because the rest of his team is not in the vicinity. And Arteezy ended up getting to the other side, getting an easy kill, and Moo, now that the BKB is completely out, will be brought down as well. So 2 for nothing. BKB's exchanged on both sides.
It's just a lot easier for him to deal with these heroes because if the other EG hero's going first, there's a 4-staff or swap to save somebody. But if he jumps in, it's like, all right, good luck stopping all this physical damage. I don't care if you 4-staff, I'm going to catch up. So unfortunate for Zoomers that they break smoke at the same time as a higher net worth enemy, but no swap for 30 seconds. I mean, Arteezy doesn't have to worry anymore.
Yeah. So that's going to be a full set of racks in the mid lane, and now going for the Mega Crypt. This goes to Belay, gets EMP'd. Stuck inside that ice wall, gets 4-step by, I believe it was Gunner. Does he have a 4-step? He does not, but he dies in the fountain regardless, and this is going to be a GG going the way of EG. So game 1, never seen anything like it before. Especially with the reaction from people in general, right?
Yeah, that's usually how we should base our analytical decisions. I do agree.
It's interesting. I didn't say it was correct for the community to feel this way.
Okay.
What's interesting is Crit is going to be taken out to this Starbreaker, although Husky gets the kill with the right click.
He is getting pressured decently well, but not the most mana on Medusa at the moment, so that's decent. Not much to offset it, though. Oh. Another dive. Oh, my God. This
level
is huge.
6 versus level 5. Net creep comes in again. Abed ticking down slowly. 4 stacks to sticky napalm. One more right click. Not even needed. Gunner gets another kill. Dude, onto Abed mid.
Justified tip from Jarex there. He's like, dude, you just destroyed our storm twice by bringing that net creep mid.
And we'll see. I mean, we're going to see Husky get ganked. Looks like he's finally going to take a death here. I mean, he's done some absolute work so far.
I mean, he has a lower base damage than Storm. He kind of needs Firefly to get last hits in some cases. So Storm probably outlast hits him in some cases.
Yeah.
Huge kill.
Supposed to be like taken out by Nightfall. Forced out a rotation from Moo. Let's see if they can get a collateral kill here. Nightfall gets off the Timber Chain. Is going to be fine. But there's the Fire Blast, so they might get a consolation in Jarex instead. Gunner's made his way here as well. No deny from the creeps. So Gunner gets, I believe that's his 4th kill of the game, if I'm not mistaken.
That's the good thing that's going for Zoomers, though. Getting another kill like that. Ooh,
yeah,
another dive mid.
Getting go tier 2 tower this time. It seems to work a little bit better for EG. It's going to be a kill onto Crit, though, so a trade of sorts as Abed looks to be fine.
That was cool, actually. He did try to flame break him closer to Ogre. That would have been a really sick catch, but Zeus ended up countering them a bit, so even though their side lanes were strong, their mid one wasn't ideal. But it's kind of hurting them in the mid game now.
We have the zip in. Okay, we have the Solar Guardian coming in, but Z-Freak looks like he's going to live as a result, and there's the lasso to counteract the initiation from Abed. A little bit late on the relocate, so great turnaround killer for 4Zoomers.
All right, let's see if they can get the IO.
Where's he going to go? Starbreaker.
Wait, he might
Fire
win.
Blast.
Maybe he'll get out.
Will IO live? No.
Oh, Nightfall actually did play
2 for nothing.
Okay. Big swing for Nightfall. In the next like 5 minutes or so, they've got level 6 on Chen now. He's got Hand of God ready.
Oh, this would be a huge kill for EG. Gunner already at half health. Z-Freak is in the area. Moo is here as well. There's the heal, Hand of God, keeping Gunnar alive, and will live as a result. And they get the kill onto Crit instead. Looks like Abed's going to be safe as Jerax will be sacrificing himself as well. So yet again, a nice turnaround for 4Zoomers.
5 from Lunar Blessings. So Roche is dead.
Jesus,
Roche is very dead.
That was less than 10 seconds. Not much time for EG to do anything about that. Aegis for Costa Bile, but EG still going to continue with the smoke, trying to get a potential pick-off here.
I mean, the lineup on the 4Zoomers side looks really solid this game, like we saw.
Yeah, Moo will be the pick-off. That'll be a freebie. Oh, gets off the hammer. Starbreaker as well into the Hand of God. Moo is alive. Nice Nightmare. Looks like it's going to help set up the eventual kill, but it cost them a Stone Gaze. Took quite a while, but they do find it in the end.
Yeah, it was a big committal for sure. Hand of God used, they pop mech as well. Not quite able to save him. It was close. Gunnar? Oh, this is bad.
Gunnar. I mean, they don't have Hand of God anymore. Solar Guardian obviously is down because of the death here, so a freebie for EG. That is a costly mistake for Gunnar. That's quite the way for Nightfall. So what does he have? He has the Hood, Yules, going for the Sage Kaya, I believe. As Scotty is finally finished on Arteezy, and you can see with this smoke that they've had enough of this tower pushing. There's the initiation. Of course, he does have the Aegis. It will be consumed, so the Solar Guardian not doing anything as a result. Moo just using it as an old-fashioned TP. Stone Gaze is popped. Z-Freak and company trying to run away as Abed focusing on Husky for now. You can see the heals come out. 4Zoomers very tanky, but they've already lost 2 supports, so it's a 5v3 just like that. Now the Eclipse comes through, but the Illusion's tanking a lot of that damage. The Fiend Script through the BKB. 4 dead as Moo gets out just a sliver of HP. Used it like while the Aegis was about to dissipate there.
Yeah, they tried to use it to save Luna. That was the one heal they burned for it, but it didn't feel good. They almost needed for the stun follow-up.
Yep, Z-Freak getting initiated on. There comes Nightfall with a big whirling death buyback onto the Ogre, though, as Stone Gaze forcing 4Zoomers out. TP canceled, actually, so Moo just getting kited with this Scotty from afar. There's the Nightmare. Actually dodges the Mystic Snake unintentionally, but regardless, Moo takes the tumble. It was too broken for that long.
I believe it. Oh, good grip here
relocate,
by Jared's bottom.
Yep, grip, setting up a nice and easy kill for EG. Dawnbreaker extremely tanky, but
they will know there's a ward here. They're trying to get a catch.
Yep, nice initiation though. The Stone Gaze comes through, so that's going to break this initiation up completely from 4Zoomers, and back comes Abed, pops the BKB. They're going to find the Ogre, they're going to find the Crocodile Man himself as well. 3 dead for 4Zoomers. I'm going to get some tweets that it's an alligator, not a crocodile, or vice versa. I don't know the difference, I'll be honest, Purge.
Well, alligator, I believe, is freshwater. Crocodile is saltwater. And considering that it is a Egyptian-type set, I'm going to assume that's a saltwater croc, baby.
It's from the Nile.
I really don't know.
Okay. I'll assume all of that's correct. Tweet at Purge Gamers if you think he's wrong or dumb or
US.
any of the above.
Anyways, I have Scotty very good versus range heroes. Bat Rider lassos, still gets mega slowed. The purpose of Bat is going fast, pulling people far away. Game's very straightforward for EG, especially when that engagement happens at the same time against Dawnbreaker. And EG is just going to very cleanly close out the series. Zoomers felt a lot more cohesive this game, for sure. They got some good stuff done, but they needed to be more far ahead, and they needed to crush any of these team fights in a convincing way, and it did not happen. So,
I mean, Husky's a really good Chen, so it makes sense.
Jerax breaks smoke.
Here's Jerax, yep, like you said. He's going to be the sacrifice, but here comes Abed with the Aghanim Scepter onto 4 heroes.
Oh!
Stone Gaze to follow, and EG going to finish this game out in style.